Hi, my name is Katerina, and today I'll be telling you about the effects of VAT on real estate assets and the property market. There are three types of VAT that we'll discuss: VAT exempt, zero rated, and standard rated VAT. VAT exempt is when a good is not subject to VAT. That means that the suppliers of this VAT exempt good are not able to reclaim VAT expenses from their inputs. For example, an old residential unit. In other words, the property hasn't just been handed over from the developer. Zero-rated VAT means a good is subject to VAT at a rate of 0%. Unlike the VAT exempted good, the zero-rated VAT goods suppliers are able to reclaim their VAT expenses. An example of the zero-rated VAT would be a first residential sale or lease. In other words, the property has just been handed over from the developer. Standard-rated VAT means a good is subject to VAT at a rate of 5%. An example of this would be an office lease or sale. In this upcoming instance, I'll show you an example of a discussion that might occur between a client and her advisor on how the VAT may affect her as a tenant and her uncle as a landlord. In this case, the focus is on the residential market.
I am currently leasing an apartment in Sport City. I've heard that they're introducing VAT. Will this affect me as a tenant?
As a matter of fact, it won't, since residential leases are exempt from VAT.
Ah, that's good news. My uncle owns a flat in Discovery Gardens. Will this affect him?
Yes, it will, since his operational costs will now be subject to VAT.
Oh no! Will that have an effect on the value of his property as well?
VAT will have an effect on the value of his property, since the cost of maintaining his building will go up, hence decreasing the value of his property.
Oh no, he's going to want to hear about that.
Now that we have witnessed some of the possible scenarios that might occur due to the introduction of VAT, it's time to talk about some of the medium and long-term effects of VAT on the property market. VAT could potentially lead to an increase in residential rents. As for medium to long-term effects, landlords may increase rent in order to negate the effects of the VAT that they will now be subject to. However, we should keep in mind that any increase on our existing lease would have to be in line with the RERA rent cap. In conclusion, the VAT law is yet to be introduced, so all the scenarios viewed are based on our current understanding of what the law may entail, which is subject to change.